Hey Ryan, so made a move yesterday, picking up Luke Moore. What do you make of him?
Well, played against Luke a couple of times actually. He's a very good player. He's still only 28, and you know we did a lot of due diligence on his situation and why he came, and you know his situation in Turkey and all the reasons, and to have a player like Luke Moore. You know, I think it's an absolute no-brainer for us, and it gives a lot of competition for up top, and it's a position we probably kind of needed a bit of help on.
It's a strange kind of deal with three teams trading players. How did that go down?
Well, none of these things happen. Probably not as much as in MLS, but the NBA it happens all the time when there's three teams. It's just three teams needed three different things, so it all aligned, and eventually we got the person we wanted. And for Gali was fantastic of us, but at centre back we've just got so many. It's just one situation where we're really good, and he kind of fell down the pecking order a bit, and hopefully he'll get his chance now in Colorado.
Ryan, can you talk a little bit about today and giving back? Did you have this opportunity as a kid to be able to go watch people that you emulated and to kind of give back?
Not to this extent, no way. So it's really cool. You know, for all the young kids, just to come out and just to see what a day's work is for these guys, which is a pretty fun day's work for when they play. And sometimes you can, as players and coaches and everything, you can get kind of caught up in the pressures and the expectations and all that kind of stuff. But days like this, you know, it kind of brings back what the kids see and everything like that, and it's about enjoying your job.
How do you adjust your team if a couple of your players go off for 6 weeks maybe to the World Cup?
Well, yeah, that's why we have a squad, and you know, it's like getting a couple of injuries. Kind of, it's the same scenario. You know, you plan for it, and you hope that you've just got the balance and the depth to be able to you know, fill the void. But I mean, obviously, you know, most likely Michael, Julio, and most likely Jermaine are the big personalities and big characters in your team. But you know, it's a fabulous experience, and it really puts Toronto FC, you know, right out there on the world stage, which is incredible.
Tell me more about that. Tell me what it does for Canadian soccer to have those caliber playing in Canada and going to Brazil.
I don't think people really understand the magnitude of what will happen. You know, Julio Cesar could captain Brazil and could lift the World Cup as a Toronto FC player, and that's bigger than what any ice hockey or any story or anything like that could ever do. And so just because of the global game and the global coverage, you know, it doesn't lie. So what that does to Toronto FC and to Canadian soccer, I mean, Toronto's already on the map now in Brazil, but it'll be globally.
You're only 4 years removed from being in South Africa with the All Whites. Do you feel you look at them with any kind of envy, knowing that they're going through something that you went through so fondly?
Yeah, it's just an experience that you'll never forget in your life. Is you know, it's horrendous amounts of pressure. It's the biggest stage, and it's the most enjoyable. It's something that, you know, that left an imprint in my memory and will always. And you know, for these guys to experience it, and you know, especially all three of them, hopefully they do really well.
Do you have a favorite World Cup moment at all from growing up or from being playing it? One specific.
Well, obviously when you're playing in it is, you know, I think probably the biggest one for me was probably drawing against Italy. It was a pretty cool experience, you know, and for New Zealand not to get beaten in the World Cup, I can say I've never lost a World Cup game, which is a cool one. Just the whole experience is amazing. You know, it's the coverage, the fans, the magnitude. It's just, yeah, it doesn't get any bigger.